who are supposed to be married and their lives are delayed. I mean, their marriages are delayed, childbirth delayed. And so there is a whole lot. And since the Lord has blessed you with all this wisdom and the anointing to do what you're doing, and so I wanted us to come today and talk about it. And so please, I want you to again look into that camera. This camera is yours. Look into that camera, and then let's begin to talk.
I want to thank your lovely audience, those who called me yesterday. I promise you, all of them, I'm going to get back to you. And some of them had questions and issues that they brought up, which is very important. The concept of the issue of delay. You know, destiny, when God created man, God put in man the seed to succeed. So in life, nobody is useless. You know, nobody is useless. It's just the journey of life that has made some people look useless. But usually God didn't create anybody to be useless. Because in the DNA of every person, God has placed success. So automatically, if you surrender your life to Jesus, you are poised for success. But you see, out of the word destiny comes the word destination. You see, destination. So it means that your destiny determines your destination.
Powerful.
So all of us have a different destination. That is why most of the time, in a typical analysis I can give you, even when you are going to a bus station or a train station, you will see people running. You will see some crawling, some walking. Now, if you decide to crawl because you saw somebody crawling, you may be making the biggest mistake of your life, because perhaps the person has to catch a train at a particular time and is not boarded. So he could, you know, relax. Somebody else is running because maybe he's late. And if he doesn't get to the bus station or the train station at a particular time, he or she will miss the train. Now, because Satan knows that destiny represents destination, where you are heading, and most of the time, the delusion or the fallacy about destiny that people think is that my destiny is to buy a car, a house. No. It is not about buying a car or owning a house and you fulfill destiny. No. A car, a house is embedded in your destiny. Once you find your purpose, those other material things fall in line. You understand? It's part of the package. Now, many people are living life without fulfilling destiny, because sometimes Satan can give you a counterfeit destiny where you are living within the permissible will of God, where you are getting results, but that is not exactly what God wants you to do. So you are not fulfilling purpose, you are not fulfilling destiny. And because maybe there are some material gains attached to it, you think that that is destiny or that is your destiny. But destiny, it goes beyond just the materialism, you know. Now, destiny also is a function of time. It's also a function of time, and Satan knows that. So one of the things that Satan does is to, once he can derail you, derail is a train coming, the rail is derailed, the train is another route or stop along the way. So Satan knows that if he can derail you and can derail your destiny, then he can stop you from getting to your destination.
Wow.
You see. Let me give you an example. A gentleman I spoke to yesterday said that he wanted to join the BNI. And Satan delayed him so much that he couldn't go to school on time. And he was told that to join the BNI or whatever year, you have to clock a particular age with 37. Now, he had applied, he had finished his second degree at the age of 35. So quickly he just applied for the BNI position or whatever. Now, by the time they called him for the interview, he had clocked 38.
Oh God.
It means that in his destiny is for him to have become a BNI agent. But so long as Satan was able to derail him and delay him, he got there, but he got there late. So there are three categories of people in life. There are people who may never in their lifetime get to their destination. That is why it has been said that when you go to the cemetery, you go to the graveyard, you see a lot of talents, a lot of potentials. People who had a lot of giftings, but they died in their giftings because they couldn't get there. They never had the opportunity to get there. The Bible said to them, He gave them power to become, and yet they couldn't become. Now, there are some people too who will get to their destination, but they will get there late. Now, when you get to your destination late, it makes the whole issue of destiny become more complicated. Because you get there, but you have gotten there late. Let me give another instance. I like to give examples because it makes it more practical. Assuming you are a woman and you are trusting God for marriage, and perhaps you have prayed and you have trusted God, you prayed continuously for a lot of times, and finally God gives you marriage. But maybe at the age you had a marriage was maybe at the age of 50. Now, did the breakthrough come? Yes, the breakthrough came. You got married. Everybody's excited, happy, jumping. But you see, you got to that destination late. Because perhaps the man you are married to wants a child. And now even though you've gotten the breakthrough of marriage, you have another complicated issue of now trying to deal with the fruit of the womb.
Wow.
So did you get to your destination? Yes, you got there, but you got there late. So it makes things more. So a lot of people's life are complicated, not because God didn't give them breakthroughs or whatever, but because they got to their destination late. What use is it? If, for instance, you were so poor and you could not even afford a 3 square meal, and finally you break through and you hit a particular age, and you go to the hospital and the doctors start telling you can't eat this one, you can't eat this one, you can't eat this one, you can't drink this one. Now, you've gotten the money, but you got there late. So even though you have it, but because you got there late, things become more complicated. Because then you have it, but you cannot function in it because you got there late. You understand? Yeah. So a lot of people have on their way, their journey to destiny, they've gotten there, but they got there late. That's why you realize there are some people, even though school has no limit in terms of age, but let us be very sincere. I mean, it's not easy learning when you are older.
Yeah.
When you are younger,